Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. We have finally gotten there. We are on the road to WrestleMania, and this has been so much fun doing. I'm over the moon right now, and yes, I know probably I don't have exactly as many views as a bunch of other people on YouTube, but I'm having fun. What can I say? And we are going to jump right into WWE 2K25 MyGM. And hopefully, like I was saying in the last episode, hopefully we can get to second or third place. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, well, too damn bad, I guess. But let's jump right into it. And we have got the draft going. We do not have Lola Vice anymore. That's very, very unfortunate. Jade is not good. Nobody's good right now, actually, on Raw. Could see about stealing Liv, or at least trading Liv. Even Blair. You know what? Let's see. Let's see if Foley will take, or let's see if Teddy will take it. Let's see if Teddy will take 40,000 for Blair Davenport. And he doesn't. I'm not seeing anything I like. Try something else. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. 45,000. Let's see if he'll take that. No, he doesn't. Trade decline. Explore some. Well, sorry, Teddy. I don't really have anybody else that I can trade you at the moment. Yeah, no, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, you guys. That's fine. You know what? We're gonna sign somebody, and we're gonna hope for the best. Yeah, just trading. See what Raw wants. Julia and $43,000 cash for Obafemi and Sheamus. Realistically, wouldn't be too bad. But no, I need Julia. I thought I didn't need Julia, but I want Julia. $70,000 cash for two injured wrestlers. Lash Legend and Zelina Vega. No, we are declining that. And Carmelo Hayes and Stephanie Vicaire for $88,000. Oh, man. Having Stephanie on the roster would be good, and having Carmelo actually wouldn't be too bad either. Just because of that one commissioner goal that we have for getting new people to different ranks. Vicaire's almost there too. Damn. You know what? We're gonna decline that. We'll work around it. Saskatoon, not where I'm from. Thanks a ton for putting me in the PLE. It means a lot. I want to do my part to make this best wrestling brand. Glad you're looking out for me. Let's keep this up. I always have been, Fallon. When, like, come on. At least her morale went up a bit. Hey, Xavier, I don't know if you knew this, but I love being in a certain match type. One and only TLC. Nobody does it better than me. Not only do I love to do it, but the WWE Universe loves watching me in it. I think if you book me in one, you'll see that I wasn't wrong. It's a bit of a sticky situation. Yeah, you know what? Fine, I'll do it. I'll take the hit. It's fine. Select the superstar game 10K whenever you book them in a match. All active rivalries increase to level 4. Gee, that could have been handy a couple of pay-per-views ago. Select a champion. They sit out for the next 3 shows while your other superstars of the same gender division have increased match quality. Interesting. Who would I do that with? at this, and we are going to pick Black's our guy though, man. Like he's been on a tear. You know what? We'll do Alistair. It'll suck not having him, but I can put him against Styles because that was what I was kind of thinking anyway. And Styles can just keep doing call-out promos and hopefully boost the rivalry. And, man, it'd be foolish not to get those, so we're going to do that right off the bat. And we need another female, and we need a face, right? Is that right? Maybe we can switch. Maybe we can switch Alexa depending on who we get. You know what? Let's take a gamble. Natalia and Jordan Grace. Bull Nakano. You would think Bull would be a legend, but sure, let's sign her. 44. Sure, why not? Why not? As my boy would say, why not? I'm probably going to shoot myself in the foot here, but we're going to do that. I know I just have a bunch of WWE fans going, boo, Jey Uso. It's like, come on. Jay's good shit. Do Theory and LA Knight. Yeah. Not as main event, though. And then we're going to do Balor and Punk. And then we've got Ripley and Henley still working their magic, so we're going to do self-promo for them, give them a week, kind of cool off, and then we're going to do wait, was that right? Oh yeah, no, sorry, I was looking at things wrong. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do Julia. God, Julia. Yeah, that should work. That should work. We're not putting that though. Tables match. That should be good there. Yeah, sure. Oh, get schooled. Commissioner goal. Don't put. Oh, perfect. Map. So, okay, you know what? We're gonna say screw it. Do that. We are gonna use the get school card. Sorry, guys. It's gonna go a lot quicker once I get the ball rolling a little bit. But we desperately needed to just take a look, see at some things. We're gonna boost Alexa. Because we're going to keep Alexa. I think Alexa's going to be one of our main keepers. Ripley is definitely going to be a keeper. Yeah, that should be fine. SmackDown. All right, we have got Jey Uso has been on a losing streak as of late, and he really wants to redeem himself. So he came up to me personally, and he was like, yo, T-Dog, let me yeet at you for a second. I think I should. I know I've been dropping the ball lately, but I really want to prove myself. And I say, you know what, Jay? That's totally fine. I'm gonna go talk to Xavier Woods right now, and we're gonna book you in a match against the WWE champion Drew McIntyre, who's been on an absolute tear right now. So, if Jay wins, fantastic, and if Drew wins, well, again, oh, Jey Uso. All right, let's go.
That's it. Ring the bell.
And there we go. There we have it. Jey Uso picks up the win. 3.5-star great match, and the rivalry does grow to level 1. So this is working out in our favor so far. AJ Styles cuts a promo on Aleister Black saying, hey, Black, I know you're back there sulking and just being all moody and broody, but you should face me for that United States Championship right now. And Aleister doesn't come out. So AJ Styles really persistent, and the rivalry does grow to level 1. Alexa Bliss has been on an incredible run during SmackDown this season, and I feel that she deserves a championship match down the road at some point. So she is going to have a non-title match against Tiffany Stratton to see if we can get that match and feud going. Tiffany Stratton, though, picks up the win, and it's a 2.5-star OK match. No rivalry grown at all. Rhea Ripley cuts an excellent promo, gets a popularity boost of 5. Finn Balor is being all like, hey, I haven't been in a feud at all and since coming to SmackDown, and like, I wonder what the hell's up with that. And I'm like, you know what, Balor, you're absolutely right, and there's only one way to prove yourself here on SmackDown, and you've got to take on the best in the world, CM Punk, and they're going to have a match right now.
That's 3. Ring it.
And Punk picks up the win. 3-star good match, and the rivalry does boost to level 1. That's all I can ask for at this point. Fallon Henley, not the best promo, but you know what? She did get a popularity boost of 1, which is better than some, so not bad. And SmackDown's newest signing, Jordynne Grace, wants to make an impact here. And get it? Because she came from Impact TNA. Okay, see myself out. She's going to take on Julia, because Julia has not done really anything on the brand for a couple of weeks now, and we need to get Julia beefed up a little bit. So they're going to fight. Julia picks up the win. 1.5-star disappointing match. Oh boy. Isla Dawn saying, you know what, I want a bigger challenge here on SmackDown, and there's one person on this roster who I haven't been able to actually just have a one-on-one singles match with. I'm hoping that's correct. And that person's Bayley, because Bayley's the most decorated women's wrestler here on SmackDown, and I want to crack at her. So it's an excellent promo, and they boost the rivalry to level 1. And at our main event, we have got the young gun, Austin Theory, greatest United States champion of all time. Come at me, comment section. Taking on L.A. Knight, yeah, who's also a fantastic United States champion. Not as good as Theory. And they're going to have a match. Hopefully get a feud started. And Austin Theory does pick up the win. 4-star amazing match in the tables match. And no rivalry. Okay, we got to do a little bit of damage control, but that's okay. Nothing really noteworthy for Raw. And nothing really noteworthy for NXT. And nothing really noteworthy for WCW. Alright. Oh my. Oh my. Good booking, good booking, good booking, good booking. Alright, not bad. I really wish that first match was going to be a 4, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh man, when Jordynne Grace walked out into the ring, I got so excited. Really? Cruiser Town 80? How excited did you get? Did you pop a little friend? No, I'm kidding. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. 14,000 new fans for SmackDown. 14,000 new fans for for Raw. Sorry, NXT. 13,000 new fans, and 14,000 new fans for WCW. All right. There we go with the network special card. We are not getting that other power card though, or I don't think we're going to be able to do any of the commissioner goals, or just commissioner goals. We're still dead last, so let's just keep cracking. Week 22, Mobile, Alabama, sweet home Alabama. Oh, shit. Forgot that I was supposed to do that. Damn. Alright, well, Alexa will take on Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Championship in a TLC match, and that's going to be our main event. And we need to get cracking on a couple of promos here. So, we're going to do that. We're going to switch that around just because LA Knight's a little bit better of a promo than Theory. And then let's go with Grace first, calling out Julia, and then Julia calling out Jordan Grace, and then praying that that actually pops the rivalry. We're gonna run this back to see if it will help in any way. Jay's getting down there, and I have one Hell Spa card left, and that's a level 2. So 12, and then, okay. We'll see. Yeah. Do that. And we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do, oh, right, damn, Styles. Damn, you know what? Okay, we'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but I'm pretty sure this is looking okay, except I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that as a tables match. I'm pretty sure that's going to help. Ensure that your least popular bruisers in the match this week. Best defense. Shoot, dog, because that's Jordan Grace. Sorry if you could hear my feet tapping, but a little bit of TLC, morale. Last man standing, false count anywhere, steel cage gauntlet, and submission tornado. That's 150k. We're at 42,000 already. And we're going to do that. We're going to do this. Yeah, okay. And then we'll get the next one the following week. It's just I want to get some matches going, especially with Mania just around the corner. So Alpha Academy putting the World Tag Team Championships on the line against the Creed Brothers, and that is it. Let's see what NXT's got. Triple threat match. Miz putting his NXT Championship on the line against Elton Prince and Josh Briggs. Hey, I did it. Finally. I know who you are, Josh Briggs. Come on now. And Braun Breaker versus Stone Cold. Alright. Too bad, I guess. Alright, here we go. Fallon Henley taking on Rhea Ripley in a tables match in the opener. Let's see if this match will do us any good. Rhea Ripley picks up the win. 4-star, amazing match. Okay, we're off to a good start already. Hopefully for amazing booking. And LA Knight, calls out Austin Theory in an excellent promo. That boosts the rivalry 2-1. Jey Uso riding that momentum. He wants another crack at Drew McIntyre, but Drew said, this isn't for the WWE Championship. No, slow your roll, Us. And Jay's like, you know what? That's fine. As long as I get another chance to beat your ass, I'm okay with that. Yay. So let's see if he can do it. And he can. Jey Uso picks up the win again. 4-star amazing match. The rivalry does grow to level 2. Okay, this is doing good. Alright, and Austin Theory was like, hey, I'm getting really tired of hearing yeah all the time. And I'm going to put an end to that. Maybe at the PLE, maybe at WrestleMania. But all I know is LA Knight, Dunskies. The rivalry does grow to level 2. And in our mid card match, we've got Isla Dawn putting the WWE Women's Championship on the line against Bayley. And let's see if we can crown a new champion. And we can't. Isla Dawn is unstoppable this season. No popularity. That's not what I meant to say. No rivalry. That's okay. We can try to fix that next week. But Isla Dawn retains the championship. 3.5-star, great match. Jordan Grace was like, hey, that match last week was Garbo, so yeah, I want another shot at Julia. And so, Julia, get your butt out here. And of course, Julia was like, no, I'm not coming out. I have to go to the bathroom. And that's totally fine. But we'll hear from Julia later and hopefully get the rivalry popped up to 2 because it just got popped up to 1. CM Punk taking on Finn Balor, and we are hoping that this match actually gets a little bit of momentum. And CM Punk picks up the win. Amazing 4-star match. However, the rivalry does not grow. Yeah, we've got some work to do next week. Try to get some of these going. Oh, actually, I do have that Boiling Point card. Just remembered that. Okay, you know what? That's going to be our ace up our sleeve if we wind up needing to use it, and we might. Let's see how next week goes. But Julia was all like, hey, now that I'm back from the bathroom, Jordan Grace, you can challenge me anytime you want, and yeah, I gladly accept. But not tonight, obviously, because, you know, I just went to the bathroom and gross. But the rivalry does grow to level 2. And Alexa Bliss personally called me and was like, hey, I'm really good at TLC matches. And I was like, Alexa, that's really cool. I should book you in one of those. That's good idea. And then I slipped her a little bit of money because I was like, thanks for helping me. Alexa Bliss wanted a TLC match, so I'm giving it to her. She's up against Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's United States Championship. Let's see if Alexa can pick up the gold. And she does. Alexa Bliss is our new United States champion. 4-star great match, and the rivalry does boost to level 1. Thank goodness. Alright, amazing booking for SmackDown, good booking for Raw, good booking for NXT, and good booking for WCW. We cleaned up this week. Nothing on Raw. Josh Briggs is the new NXT champion, finally beating The Miz. The reign of terror is over. I'm kidding, I love The Miz, but good lord, he was not losing that championship anytime soon. But hey, I was wrong. He didn't take it up until WrestleMania, so... Oh, good, come on. And WCW, Stone Cold in the main event. 20,000 new fans for Raw. 15,000 new fans for NXT. 15,000 fans for WCW. Looking good for us. Let's see. 17,000 new fans for SmackDown. Isla Dawn is just too good. Nobody's taking her championship. Yeah, honestly, I think she's going to be our champion walking into the next season here. Yeah, God, we're so close to Teddy Long. We are about 13,000 fans away from William Regal, and we've got some serious catching up to do to Mick Foley on WCW. Hey, Blair, Davenport, Iowa. Listen, I'm not feeling physically 100% right now. I don't mind the pain, but I don't want serious injury. Is it okay if I take 2 weeks off? Tell you what, you can take a week off at the health spa because we need you. Good, good. Small request for you, Xavier. Is there a chance we could upgrade our crew in time for my next appearance? The current team are okay, but it's just not the best work I've ever seen. It's not really my top priority right now, but I agree with you. Yeah, excellent. Looking forward to taking part in a smoother show. Interesting. Okay, let's see what we got here. That was Henley, and she won her crew. Oh my god. Rough. Anyway. I'm hoping it's crew. Crew? Yes, okay. Okay, we've got some work to do here. So, Alexa's gonna call out Bliss. Oh, no, Alexa's gonna call out Stratton. Good lord. Alexa's gonna call out herself. Shoot, man, because I really want... You know what, we'll do Hell Swap. This is gonna kind of screw us over. That TLC match was not smart to do, but Alexa, you need to go away for a week. Not much of a boost, but it is what it is. Okay, so Punk and Balor. So if I can at least get them to one, like one more, we'll be okay. But Knight and Theory. I'm just gonna do that because they need to get their puke together. Do that for Styles. God, they need a week too. Shit. Stale, damn. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna do that. Hopefully Ripley won't go down too much. She'll probably lose 5 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, God, we're gonna do that. And what are our options here? Wait. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna sign these guys, all of them. There. That should round us out a little bit more. This is not going to be a great week. I'm going to put this in our main event and then do that. And I thought one of those guys was a dude. Alright, so apparently we have to sign a dude. Let's just do that. And no, I need the money. Argus the Great. I don't know. All you, man. All you. There we go. There we go. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just going to skip this week. Honestly. No, I'm not going to do that. Blair Davenport wants a crack at the NXT Women's North American Championship, so she is getting that in the main event. Nothing really else to write home about. Nothing really happening on WCW. Alright. Bayley taking on Isla Dawn in our opener. Praying that this gets us at least one more boost in rivalry. Bayley picks up the win, and yes, okay, thank goodness. 2.5 star okay match. Not exactly thrilled with the match rating, but it did get us to level 2. I will be able to use that power card, the boiling point one, and then I'll be able to jump into 3. Thank goodness. And there we go. CM Punk calls out Finn Balor, saying, "You're not the best Irishman on the roster. That's obviously Sheamus." And yeah, but we're gonna hear what Balor has to say in a little bit. And the rivalry does boost to 2. Rick Orikawa, or regardless, the dude that I can't pronounce his name picked up the win against Argus the Great in a half-star awful match. The rivalry grows to 1. And Balor was all like, excuse me, Sheamus is like old, and I just realized I'm kind of old too, so yeah, you know what, I take exception to that, but I will see you next week, Punk. Julia taking on Jordan Grace. Hopefully this match progresses, and Julia picks up the win. 2-star mediocre match. Rivalry does grow to level 3. Not too shabby. And yes, okay, this is another thing that I was waiting for. AJ Styles calling out Aleister Black, saying, "Black, I've had enough. I want a shot at the United States Championship. You're nowhere to be found, and I'm getting tired of this, quite frankly. So I'm not even going to challenge you for the go-home show. I'm challenging you at the PLE." And we are going to hear from Aleister Black next week. And in our mid-card main event, we've got Kerry Rush taking on Kelly Contrail taking on Misery Maine. I love that she's wearing a unicorn horn. That's incredible. They're going to fight on a tables match. Kelly Contrail picks up the win in a 1-star dull match, and Rush and Maine are apparently in a feud together. And Fallon Henley does get a popularity boost of 1 for her promo. And in our main event, Austin Theory takes on LA Knight. Yeah, to try to prove to everybody that the Yeah movement is dead and gone. And we're going to see if Theory picks up the win. He does not. LA Knight picks up the win. 4-star, amazing match. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's fine. Alpha Academy putting their World Tag Team Championships on the line against the Creed Brothers. And that is about it. Alright. Oh, the Creeds pick up the World Tag Team Championships. And that's making Brutus a double champ. And Lash Legend defends the NXT North American Women's Championship. And that is all she wrote. 6,000 new fans for NXT. 9,000 new fans for WCW, pardon me. 8,000 new fans for SmackDown. And 23,000 new fans for Raw. Yeah, that won't put us more behind at all. Good Lord, yeah, we got some catching up to do. Alright, we are at... I hate you, Teddy Long. I hate you. Remove all match bonuses and quality boosts. Plus set matches. Yeah, okay. Oh, I hate you, Teddy Long. New crew definitely did a better job than the old team. I guess that's what you get, or I guess you get what you pay for. And ultimately, That's what it's all about. The public getting to witness my glory without any holdups or distractions. And you impressed me earlier when you gave me a chance to shine at the PLE. Glad you're giving me the kind of respect I deserve. You're welcome, Henley. I'm really psyched for this upcoming PLE. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. Oh, man. You're really going to bug me for a match, hey? Okay, you know what? We're going to start this off. And then do that. And then, Balor won the match. Fart. Sorry, that was so unprofessional of me. Fart jokes, come on. No, you know what? We're gonna blow that off, and then I'll just use Balor. I'll use Balor some way, whether it be like a charity promo or something like that. However, the one thing that we are going to do right now. Oh, sorry, I wanted to double check one thing. LA Knight and. Okay. Spraying and praying. Alright, main event for the World Championship. And then I really wanted Bailey at Mania, but I'm just going to do that. Fallon and Bailey. Here we go. And then damn, that would have been good to have, but you know what? That's okay. Boiling point. Increase all your rivalries on your brand by 1 level. So that means we are blowing literally everything off. Hopefully this will double pop so that we can get a level 4 for the pay-per-view. I'm praying that this just does 1. And yeah, oh jeez, Louise. I'm gonna do Gauntlet for this. I'm gonna do. Gotta be wary of my cash though. Do that Extreme Rules. This can be Falls Count Anywhere. That can be tables, and this can be. Yeah. 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 Why not? Okay. Alright, guys. This is the go home edition of SmackDown, and I'm fingers are crossed that we can do a little bit of damage control and bring us back up into the rankings a little bit. WCW side of things, though, we've got the OTC Roman Reigns taking on Brooks Jensen once again for the WCW Heavyweight Championship. And we've got our women's tag team titles on the line. Gigi Dolan and Ivy Nile taking on Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. That little card, I would have put the... Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. And for SmackDown, our opener is a Falls Count Anywhere match. It is for the WWE Women's Championship. It's Bayley taking on the champion, Isla Dawn. Can Bayley ride her momentum and take the title from Dawn? And she can't. Isla Dawn is our women's champion going into WrestleMania and going into next season. Wow, she killed it this season. That's what you get for letting her go, WWE. Could have had a megastar. See, I know how to book this shit. 4-star amazing match. The rivalry is complete. Alright, not bad. There we go. That's all we needed. AJ Styles being like, listen, I want my match for the United States Championship at WrestleMania, and I'm not taking no for an answer. Rhea Ripley taking on Fallon Henley. They are closing out their chapter in their rivalry, and it is a tables match. Let's see. Rhea Ripley puts Fallon through a table, ending the rivalry. 3.5-star great match. Thank God it wasn't better than the opening. I was a little worried about that. And Aleister Black just comes out and he just looks in the camera and he says to AJ, I'll see you at WrestleMania. But there's no popularity boost because they're already at level 4, so it's all good. LA Knight, yeah, taking on Austin Theory. Theory has been just hell-bent on killing the yeah movement. And LA Knight is not having any of it. He is like, no, absolutely not. I'm the champion of the people, and I'm going to show Austin Theory a thing or two about Extreme Rules. So it's an Extreme Rules match.
That's 3. Let me hear the bell.
And LA Knight, yeah, picks up the win. 4-star, amazing match. The yeah movement is still intact, alive and well. And Theory, well, we're just going to have to figure something out with you, buddy. Alexa Bliss calling out Tiffany Stratton saying, listen, I beat you at TLC a few weeks ago for this United States Championship, and I want another rematch against you because I think you are a fantastic wrestler, and you know what? I want to give you this match. So will you accept my challenge at WrestleMania? To be continued. And in the last man standing match, we have got a last woman standing match, actually. Julia taking on Jordynne Grace. And Jordan has not had the best of luck since joining SmackDown. She is a little annoyed, Julia, though. She's got good morale, so we're okay with that. And let's see who picks up the win. Julia picks up the win. 3-star good match, and the rivalry is complete. Didn't think that was going to be better than the opener anyway, so perfect. Tiffany Stratton is like, you know what, Alexa, that was a pretty class act that you want to give me a rematch at WrestleMania, and I will gladly accept, so I will see you there. And in our main event, we've got Finn Balor taking on CM Punk, taking on main event Jey Uso, taking on the Scottish Psychopath, Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Who is going to be walking into our WrestleMania as champion? And there we have it. Finn Balor finally picks up the WWE Championship in a legendary 5-star match. In the gauntlet, he survives, and there we have it. Balor is our champion. Sheamus putting the Intercontinental Championship on the line against Andre Chase and Obafemi. And our main event, Alpha Academy, trying to regain the Tag Team Championships from the Creed Brothers. Let's see if they can do it after these messages. DIY taking on, or like, you know what, guys, like, you're not even a real team. You're not like us. You're not like DIY. You're not like Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. And the Pretty Raiders came out, and Kit Wilson was like, I can't speak for my tag team partner, but we are the greatest tag team. And then Ivar just grabs the mic and says, war! And Kit Wilson's like, that's not our name. We're the Pretty Raiders. But they're going to climb into the ring, defend their tag team championships. And then we have got in the main event, Extreme Rules. Liv Morgan puts the NXT Women's Championship on the line against Becky Lynch and Elektra Lopez. And Sheamus, our boy, still Intercontinental Champion. And the Alpha Academy pick back up the World Tag Team Championships. Brutus Creed not happy about losing one half of his gold, but whatever. And there we have it, DIY picking up the NXT Tag Team Championships. They beat the Pretty Raiders, and finally a legitimate tag team is back on the tag team mountain at NXT. And Liv Morgan successfully defending her women's NXT championship in the Extreme Rules match. Granted, she hasn't had a lot of title defenses from at least what I can remember. She's just been kind of pissing around with Raquel in the tag team division. And our OTC, Roman Reigns, picking up the win in the submission match against Brooks Jensen, retaining the WCW World Championship. Gigi Dolan and Ivy Nile successfully defend the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, and that is about it. 49,000 fans for WCW. Come on, big number, big number, big number. 64,000 new fans for SmackDown. We're closing the gap. Come on now. And 43,000 new fans for Raw. Okay, we're closing the gap really well now. And 66,000 new fans for NXT. Oh dear. Saw what happened. Pardon me, I got hiccups. Saw what happened to Ivar on NXT. Didn't look good. Hope for a speedy recovery. All right. Oh, okay. We picked up a trophy at least. Earned $2 million in lifetime revenue. All right. Not too shabby. Oh, we're the only ones with the trophy, but we're still in last place. We're about 27,000 fans away from Mick Foley, and we are about 6,000 fans away from Theodore Long and William Regal. Let's see if we can make some magic work at WrestleMania. They love us, Xavier. Don't you think it's time to take it to the next step? I'm talking, of course, about better effect packages. No. No. That would be costly, Finn, and I don't have the money for that. You know what? You're my world champ. It's cool. Hey, boss, I've been talking with Jordan about a lot lately, and she had this great idea that we should team up for a tag team match. I think we'd actually make an awesome tag team. Can I convince you to take a chance on us? Sure, let's do it. I'm probably not going to have Jordan Grace on it, but I'm certainly going to, or the next season, sorry. But I will certainly have you, so. Fatal 4-Way Gauntlet Eliminator. All right. Oh, I was wrong. Here, you know what? Let's get our mid-card matches figured out. So we've got... We're going to do this. And we're going to do... that. Okay. Sorry, somebody wanted to be on the PLE. Balor. Charity promo. Balor and training promo for Bayley. Bayley needs it. Gauntlet Eliminator. Nobody really. So we're going to put Ripley in that. We gotta do our best. Like, we've got to do our best in this. And we're gonna put our best in here. TLC. CM Punk is a TLC specialist. I think that's gonna work. What was he asking for? Effects? Oh, damn, we should really... Submission and tornado tag. No, because we have to do this, because then we won't have enough money to do our matches. So we've got the Women's Championship on the line, and we're gonna do a... What were they? Specialist at Casket and TLC. Damn, okay. These guys were Steel Cage and Casket, no holds barred, and tables. Damn, I was really hoping that we could put that in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, apparently we're not doing steel cage, so that's fine. We'll do falls count anywhere because that one's got a pretty... Yeah, okay. It's gonna suck a little bit, but... And then we'll do... Can't do that. You know what? We're gonna do another TLC match. Why not? That would have been good. That would have been good to have, but you know what? We can't. Oh, damn it. No, you know what? We're gonna take the loss with the WrestleMania PLE. I really wanted to grab that. But yeah, it's okay. Here we go. All right, and we are kicking off WrestleMania. We have finally made it. And it is a gauntlet eliminator fatal four-way match between the ladies, and it is Rhea Ripley representing SmackDown versus Valhalla representing Raw versus Becky Lynch representing NXT versus Piper Niven representing WCW. It just seems to be like the same people. Aside from WCW, I think, but it always seems to be Valhalla and Becky Lynch. But let's see if Rhea can secure the win for us. And she doesn't. Oh my god, I thought she would have for sure. Becky Lynch picks up the win for NXT, 4.5-star classic match. Good for them. All right. Tiffany Stratton taking on Alexa Bliss for the United States Women's Championship, and Tiffany Stratton looking to regain her title that she held securely basically through this entire season. And let's see if she can do it. And she does. Tiffany Stratton picks up the win. She is now the Women's United States Champion in a 5-star legendary match. The rivalry is complete between the two. Oh, Jesus. 2,000 new fans for the charity promo Finn Balor did. I was really hoping for a little bit more. Oh, right. That's why it was costing me so much. Maybe if I didn't do that, whatever. It's not a big deal. And in our second contest, AJ Styles calling out Aleister Black for weeks, and it was just getting super frustrated. I just want a United States Championship match. Can you please give it to me? Aleister at the Go Home show said, yes, I will finally give you that United States Championship match you have been clamoring for. It's Falls Count Anywhere, and will we crown a new champion? Aleister Black, our career killer, our universe killer, our MyGM killer, 5-star legendary match, and he retains the United States Championship over a very game AJ Styles. AJ, next time, buddy. Bailey gets a ring experience of 4 boost. I was really hoping for a little bit more. And over on Raw's side of things, we've got Intercontinental Champion Sheamus putting his title on the line against Obafemi and KSI in the promo battle. Let's see if Sheamus can retain, and he does. Our boy Sheamus retains the Intercontinental Championship, 4-star amazing match, and Sheamus and KSI are currently in a feud together. Jesus, I thought somebody was coming into my house. That would have been awkward. Since I am pantless. No, I'm kidding, I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I'm pretty sure you've been able to see it the whole time, but I do have pants on. Julius Creed getting a popularity boost of 1, and his brother, Brutus Creed, putting the World Championship on the line against Charlie Dempsey and the former champion Bray Wyatt. Let's see if Wyatt can pick up the title again, and he doesn't. Brutus Creed is out for 3 weeks, and he has the championship. He's getting loaded onto the stretcher. He's just clutching onto the title like, no, it's mine. Yeah, okay. fantastic for Raw, I suppose. We killed Raw, okay? Like, we just destroyed them. Lyra Valkyria getting 2,500 new fans. TLC match, Ilya Dragunov, who I'm pretty sure has been the North American champion this entire season. He puts his gold on the line against Kit Wilson, who is not well at all by the looks of his stamina. He's happy, though, at least, so that's got to count for something. And Ilya Dragunov retains the championship, 4.5-star classic match, and Wilson unfortunately out for 3 weeks. Pat McAfee cutting a self-promo, gets a popularity boost of 2, and Sally Steamroller, no idea where this girl came from, but she is getting her championship match against Liv Morgan. NXT Women's Championship on the line. And Sally Steamroller did it! The confetti's flying in the air and this pyro's going off and her name's on the marquee now. Take off Liv Morgan. She doesn't mean anything anymore. Sally Steamroller, the new NXT Women's Champion. Amazing scenes. 3.5-star great match. Alright. Oh my goodness, I love Universe Mode, or MyGM Mode so much. Blair Davenport getting a good promo for charity and gets 3,000 fans. And WCW, our OTC, Roman Reigns putting his WCW Heavyweight Championship on the line against Carmelo Hayes. And what's this? Glass shatter? And Stone Cold comes down on his ATV and he's ripping around the ring. He almost kills one of the ring announcers. They dive out of the way, and Stone Cold's like, you can't have WrestleMania without a good old Stone Cold, so I want in this match. It's Falls Count Anywhere because I'm the booker now. And we are going to have this match. And Stone Cold Steve Austin wins the match impromptu, runs down, he takes the title, throws it over his shoulder, and he rides his ATV off into the sunset of WrestleMania. Good grief, Charlie Brown. And we have got a rivalry between Austin and Hayes. That's a level 2 rivalry, apparently. I was not paying attention to that. 3,500 new fans for Indy Hartwell in her charity promo. We've got Lexis King putting his WCW United States Championship on the line against the, I'm pretty sure, inaugural champion Noam Dar and the former champion Braun Strowman in a just normal triple threat match. I don't see this doing very well. Lexis King picking up the win, retaining his championship in a 3.5-star match. Strowman and Dar are now in a rivalry, and Lexis King is unfortunately out for 3 weeks. Gigi Dolan doing a charity promo, getting 3,000 new fans for WCW. And in our main event, it is a Fatal 4-Way TLC match. It's Luke Gallows, one half of the WCW Tag Team Champions, taking on CM Punk, taking on one half of the World Tag Team Champions, representing Raw, Akira Tozawa, and Eric from NXT. Let's see if we can pick up the win. Please. And Punk does it for us. 4-star amazing match. We get a godlike card, which is the next Immortal you sign is free this week. At least we took something home during WrestleMania. I thought we were going to win that opener for sure, but what do I know? There we go. Prizes were split in the cross-brand matches. NXT took the opener while SmackDown won the main event, and SmackDown also seemed to get the strongest responses from the crowd, adding the most to the match quality of the card. That's good. That's good. We've been pulling up the rear for so long, and we deserve this, damn it. And 236,000 new fans for SmackDown. What a crazy ride. Almost sad to see the end of the feud between Alistair and Styles. I wonder what's next for Black. Well, you're just going to have to tune in next time to see what Mr. Black does. 187,000 new fans for Raw. Oh, oh. 191,000 new fans for NXT. 186,000 new fans for WCW. Oh my goodness. Did we do it? Another trophy for us. Reach 2.3 million fans in total. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. First place. I was not expecting it, but I guess because of the match qualities of the card and then us winning the main event, that put us in the lead in a very, very comfortable spot. About 20,000 fans away from Mick Foley, and then about 40,000 fans away from Theodore Long and William Regal, who Regal was first place basically the entire season, and now he is dead last. Theodore Long, though, he's like, hey, playa, I like my third place. And Mick Foley is all like, thumbs up, I got second place. And there's Xavier Woods rubbing his hands menacingly. He's like, we're first place. You guys, this was a lot of fun. That was a blast. But let's check out the Slammies before we end this episode. So Xavier Woods getting the Brown Noser Slammy Award, the most commissioner goals completed. I did not think that at all. William Regal gets the Ringmaster, largest average crowd size. Yeah, okay. Theodore Long, the Backstage Pass, the most backstage brawl matches, and Mick Foley, the Fall Expert, and he got the most falls count in matches. There we go. Season 1 summary is afoot and done. There we are, first place, and the highest grossing profits of a single show belongs to SmackDown. Most amount of fans, which we got from WrestleMania, 236,000 new fans. We got the most rivalry completed. I'm not kidding you when I say I always do the rivalries, and I try to make the best of it. And honestly, I'm not surprised that we got that one. And highest average match quality during PLEs, we take it. We get A. That's awesome. Best average card quality did belong to Raw. Yes, we did see that. And the single best match card quality of the single show belongs to WCW at 106 over 120. Okay, that was not too horrible. Aleister Black getting the most amount of wins, 13 wins under his belt. He honestly, he was our killer. Like, we could have put the WWE Championship on him, and he would have rode that sucker all the way until WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley getting the most popularity gain. This is actually really surprising to me because she started on the higher level, as I recall, and well, I swore it would have been maybe like Isla Dawn or Fallon Henley, possibly. LA Knight, yeah, booked in the most amount of matches at 17, and then the highest average match rating belongs to Drew McIntyre at 4.0. And we did not really do any of that stuff. Oh, we got 3 completed. Oh yeah, I guess just 3. Oh no, that wasn't even commissioner goals. Nope, sure wasn't. Raw, let's see. SmackDown, or Raw, Sheamus won the most amount of matches. Oh yes, that is another thing. So the reason why we're missing that one is because we had no people injured. I'm really good for doing that. Unfortunately, Roxanne Perez spent 7 weeks injured. Andre Chase booked in the most amount of matches. All right. Obafemi gets the most amount of popularity gain with 61. A highest match rating, it belongs to Otis at 3.92, and the most matches won were by Sheamus. Tommaso Ciampa with the most amount of matches won. Johnny Gargano 3.62 and the highest average match rating. Pat Pat McAfee, most popularity game was 61. Ooh, my God. 11 weeks spent injured, Lash legend. No wonder she never lost that North American Championship. And Ivar was booked in the most amount of matches. That actually makes sense because every single week it felt like Ivar was in a match. Then in WCW, our OTC, Roman Reigns, 10 matches, the most amount won. Steve Austin, that... See, like, I understand that it's like the computer and it's not necessarily like the game, but like, come on. Of course Austin was going to have the most amount of match ratings. Like, he's been, like, what, 5 weeks, 4 weeks at WCW? So, like, I wish I could see the other person who wasn't signed, because that would be like, okay, that should be the person who gets the highest average match rating. But 3.5, I guess. Wow, we cleaned up pretty well with Drew, I gotta say. Noam Dar gets the most amount of popularity, 58. 8 weeks spent on the shelf for Carl Anderson, and Noam Dar gets most amount of matches booked with 17. All right, you guys, this was a lot of fun. I love doing this. We are going to absolutely jump into season 2. Not right now. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. We are going to jump into it a couple of days after, but we're going to be continuing on with our long play. Just in case if the long play hasn't come out yet, I'm waiting for it to be a surprise. By this time, though, you should know what it is, especially if you know me. I've been super excited to play Name Redacted on a channel for so long, just because it is my favorite game of all time, at least my favorite series, and if you can technically call it a series, but anyway, that's aside the point. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. This was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do season 2. We're going to be jumping right back into it fairly soon, and yeah, be safe. And if this video does come out around Christmas time, which I'm pretty sure that it was, I hope all of you have a very, very amazing Merry Christmas. Spend it with your loved ones. Hug them tight. I hope you get everything that you guys ever wanted. All right. We'll see you at the next one. Take it easy, guys.